Gabriel suffered what looks like a groin injury today while representing Brazil. This is very terrible and sad news for Arsenal because for me, he has been their best and most important player this season. He has been very important to Arsenal, keeping all those clean sheets, to conceding the least amount of goals in Europe so far this season. And then on set pieces, he's a terribly good and horrifically scary set piece, threat. Now, Hinkapie can probably come into that defense and do a job. This is where Arsenal squad comes in. This is why squad depth is very important. I think Calafiori is also injured. Miles Kelly will step in for him and will still drop similar level of quality. But the main thing that Arsenal will miss from Gabriel is his set-piece threat. I've not seen a set-piece ammunition like that in a very, very long time. In fact, maybe my whole lifetime. Somebody that is consistently a problem from every single set piece. That is insane. So now Arsenal will miss that because we know that Arsenal is reliant on set pieces, which is a good way to score your goals. I've already said it, I don't have a problem with set pieces. Learn how to score them too. But now one of their main sources of goals has gotten injured. Right now, the test of Arsenal's squad depth is going to be there. If you want to go 38 games in the Premier League and win that title, and win the Champions League and win the big trophies, you have to have squad depth. You have to have your first 11 and the players that can come off the bench or chip in when the others are injured and still maintain a certain level of quality. Hinkapie, from what I've seen from him, is already a very good centre-back or a left-back sometimes. He can play those two positions. Hinkapie is immensely talented. So right now, Arsenal's squad depth to be tested. Hinkapie will have to go into that centre-back position and step up as Mosquera did for Saliba. Now, this season, Gabriel has been operating on a different level from Saliba, definitely. But I still think Hinkapie can step up and do what, Gabriel was doing defensively to a certain extent. Definitely not the same level of quality, but to a certain extent. And then on the other side, you have Saliba, who is fortunately fit. Hopefully, he doesn't get injured with France. And one thing I think Arsenal made a mistake with this international break is they did not protect their players enough. I know that this injury can happen at any time, but if I look at what Barcelona did, the way they protected Yamal, I was very impressed. They just found a way to remove him. Real Madrid, the same thing. All of their players started having 2 weeks injury conveniently. So that's the same thing I expected from Arsenal because even Man City, they protected their players too. It has been clear that FIFA, UEFA, and all these guys will not protect your players. So the club, you have to take it into your own hands and find ways to protect your players because it's painful. Seeing your player getting injured in a friendly game, that means nothing.